Welcome to the program. This is Energy and You, a show that brings you weekly developments in Nigeria's energy sector with a focus on NNPC Limited. I'm Egusa Igumbo. Coming up, Aliko Dangote meets NNPC Limited's Group Chief Executive Officer Bayo Ojulari in a visit that aims to strengthen strategic partnership and foster healthy competition. And we focus on the campaign for compressed natural gas as an alternative and cheaper source of energy, plus an engagement with the community. Please stay with us for details of this in a moment. Thanks for staying with us. We begin tonight with the visit of the President and Chief Executive of Dangote Group, Mr. Aliko Dangote, to NNPC Limited. He met with the Group Chief Executive Officer, Bayo Ojulari, where they reaffirmed their commitment to a healthy competition towards national prosperity. Well, here is Energy Recap, a diary of weekly activities in NNPC Limited and all the major developments in the global energy space.
The Group Chief Executive Officer of NNPC Limited, Mr. Bayo Ojulari, recently hosted a delegation from Dangote Petroleum Refinery and Petrochemicals, marking a significant display of collaboration between two of Nigeria's leading energy companies. Their discussions focused on fostering partnerships, encouraging healthy competition, and safeguarding Nigeria's energy security.
Right now, we and NNPC will work together to make sure that there is going to be peace, there will be energy security, and we'll collaborate not only on downstream, even on upstream.
We also would like to collaborate with you in an unprecedented way to accelerate the development and the growth of production. I'm looking forward to 100,000 barrels from that field by 2026, if possible.
In global energy news, Nigerian energy company ITO Eastern E&P Company Limited has signed an agreement with the Mozambican national petroleum company Petromoc to construct a refinery. The president of Mozambique, Daniel Chapo, said the project should be implemented in 24 months. The agreement was signed between Petromoc and ITO for the construction of the refinery. Oil prices rose on Monday after both sides in US-China trade talks over the weekend touted their progress, which lifted market sentiment that the world's two largest crude users may be moving toward a resolution of their trade dispute. Saudi oil giant Aramco, a longtime cash cow for the kingdom, reported a 4.6% drop in first quarter profits on Sunday due to lower sales and higher operating costs as economic uncertainty hit crude markets. The world's top oil exporter reported net profit of 97.54 billion reals in the 3 months ended March 31, which beat a company-provided median estimate from 16 analysts of $25.36 billion. China's imports of crude oil edged into positive territory for the first months of the year, but rather than a sign of improving fuel demand, the recovery is more about rising inventories. The world's biggest crude importer recorded arrivals of 11.69 million barrels per day in April, down slightly from March's 12.1 million barrels per day, but 7.5% higher than the 10.88 million barrels per day from the same month last year, according to customs data released on Friday. U.S. energy firms this week cut the number of oil and natural gas rigs operating to their lowest since January. Energy services firm Baker Hughes said in a report on Friday. The oil and gas rig count, an early indicator of future output, fell by 6 to 578 in the week to May 9. Brent crude futures climbed 43 cents or 0.67% to $64.34 a barrel.
There is actually nothing like competition between us. The relationship is that of collaboration, and we'll continue to collaborate in various sectors, downstream, upstream, whatever it is. Even if there are things that we're not into, if they invite us to collaborate and join forces, we'll do so.
We are the dynamic global energy company of choice, steering the course of Nigeria's biggest export industry. With years of commitment, delivering greater value and improving lives, NNPC is transformed to better meet your everyday energy need as the largest contributor to the Nigerian economy, generating clean, sustainable energy with integrity, excellence, and creating value for all stakeholders.
Energy for today, energy for tomorrow, energy for tomorrow. Come on, let's go.
Now, in a bid to reduce fuel costs and promote cleaner energy, the Nigerian National Petroleum Company is championing the adoption of compressed natural gas. Let's explore what CNG is, its benefits, and how Nigerians can tap into this alternative fuel source.
Compressed natural gas, CNG, is a cleaner burning fuel composed primarily of methane and stored under high pressure. It can be used as a substitute for traditional fossil fuels. It has been used globally for decades in buses, taxis, and even power plants. Here in Nigeria, CNG is gaining momentum after the federal government announced in 2023 a bold plan to accelerate CNG adoption to cut fuel subsidy cost and diversify Nigeria's energy mix. But how is this playing out?
Utilizing natural gas to power our transportation industry is the next way to go. For many countries, especially Nigeria, with our own gas, if we work harder, be productive and innovative, it is an economic necessity that we should embrace.
To focus completely on taking us away from PMS and right into utilizing the gas that's in Nigeria, thus making us very, very energy competitive all over the world.
The NNPC management has since keyed into the mandate of the adoption of CNG as part of the country's energy mix. This initiative aims to optimize the use of CNG as an efficient alternative fuel and promote energy diversification to guarantee energy security.
There are a lot that has already been done by the federal government of Nigeria, of which we are latching onto, in terms of fiscal, in terms of incentives that are there to promote the CNG, and not just CNG, to diversify our energy sources. NNPC has strategic partnership with some entities, and it is not exclusive. We are going to have more strategic partnership because this is for Nigeria and Nigerians. And NGML is one of the entities that is actually going to anchor this initiative. One, we are looking at 5 A's, that is availability of the energy in terms of gas that we are talking about, accessibility, acceptability, affordability, and the last A, which is assurance.
Early adopters of CNG in Nigeria are already counting the benefits.
The price is okay. It's better than PMS. Far better. Far better.
It's a step in the right direction. Renewable energy, and it's sustainable because it's cheap. At least when you invest by converting your car, you start reaping it, you know. I just buy about 3.5 and it takes me 2 days, which is a big deal now. Okay, so I like to applaud the NNPC on that.
For instance now, if you have to buy petrol for 20,000 naira, This one you buy it for 3,000 naira. Then and it will cover for that 20,000 naira.
The price is okay. We are contented with the price. The price is normal. 230 naira is okay. We are okay. The price is okay, like that.
You know, it's extremely efficient. You have the efficiency, it's very substantial. I could say maybe definitely above 50% efficiency when you compare it with PMS.
In boosting CNG adoption, questions around safety, conversion cost, and available infrastructure continue to top discussions. Safety remains a priority when handling CNG. What then are the safety features and protocols in place?
In March 2024, the Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment signed the 86 standards and regulations that is going to guide the compressed natural gas industry. Of course, that's the first step. The second step, of course, is to make sure that these standards now guide the training of personnel that will actually implement all of the activities in the compressed natural gas industry. And that, of course, that work fell on the Nigerian Automotive Design and Development Council, who by law had the mandate to actually accredit what we call the CNG conversion centers, as well as CNG automotive shops and automotive companies that will actually either manufacture compressed natural gas vehicles or convert them.
With the CNG, you actually have like a zero emission in your engine. Your engine will actually have higher efficiency because there's no soot in your engine anymore. So there's nothing like your carbon soot on the heads of your plugs. So you have like total efficiency. Your car has maximum performance. People have this fear of the CNG trying to have like explosion and whatnot. No, as an engineer, I have actually had time to understand the strength of the materials that have been used in the process. So I can actually guarantee you that the cylinder behind my car is 100% perfect when it comes to the nature or the strength of the material. So no issue of anything like explosion. Nigerians need to move from where they are to the next level of innovation.
Those are coming for the filling. Once they come to the pump, you understand, this one is earth to prevent all those for hazard. You understand? You first of all put earth. After that, you plug the nozzle. After you plug the nozzle, you on it from that side. This is on it. Once you on it and you press start it from there, so you to fill it.
The cost of conversion and access to conversion outlets is important for widespread adoption. What are the options available in the FCT and across the country?
We already have some stations that even have some mini conversion workshops that are already running with some of our partners for some years now. And in fact, we already have over 10,000 vehicles that have already been converted with those partners over the years.
While CNG adoption is growing, accessibility should match the demand. Efforts are ongoing to increase CNG fueling stations and infrastructure.
One of the steps is the one that has already been taken by the leadership of NNPC and the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who have set the pace going that NNPC should collaborate with NIPCO to ensure that CNG is available in all nooks and crannies of this country. We believe that with the encouragement we are getting from NNPC, NIPCO stands to contribute more and Nigerians stands to benefit more.
Compressed natural gas offers Nigeria a cleaner and cost-efficient energy future. With NNPC Limited leading infrastructure growth, private sector partnerships, and public engagements, CNG adoption is increasing and gradually transitioning Nigeria to a more sustainable energy future.
You're watching Energy and You. Time for a short break. But when we return, it will be time to connect with the community. Please stay with us. You are still watching Energy and You. Well, tonight we introduce our Community Connect segment. And this week we bring you reports from Lagos and Abuja, the federal capital, on some of the success stories from NNPC's corporate social responsibility initiatives. In Nigeria, where vision challenges have long been a silent struggle for many, a beacon of hope has emerged. The NNPC Foundation, the corporate social responsibility arm of NNPC Limited, has embarked on a mission to restore sight and dignity to thousands. Through its nationwide outreach on eye care, communities are experiencing the joy of clear vision, thanks to general eye and glaucoma screenings and cataract extraction surgeries. Come along with us as we visit Lagos State and Utako Market in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. Let's hear their stories of restored vision and renewed hope.
I was so excited because I normally have itches in my eyes, and like yesterday there was dust. So when I heard about this thing today, I was so happy and I rushed to come but I thank God. They said I did not have any glaucoma. So I'm very happy, and I'm happy for NNPC.
I'm here to check my health and even also my eye, and I'm going then do the test for me, and I'm happy. I'm going home with my drugs now. They give me some drugs that I should be using.
I'm a teacher, so I read a lot. I have challenge by not being able to read properly, having a blurred vision. But hoping with the surgery now, I'm getting a clearer vision.
I've been using medicated glasses before. That's for reading. You understand? Before I started noticing some changes at my left side of the eye. I really appreciate the effort, and I still encourage them to do more, because I know there are so many Nigerians that doesn't have iDroid, they don't have iPhone, so they are not, they've not gotten the opportunity to come across this information. You understand? So I know by the time they continue in the nearest future, those ones that are still there, that are not gotten theirs, at least they will have the opportunity to come and benefit from the goodness of, NNPC.
The test was okay. So the test was okay. I love what I saw. So even the recommendation. Free, that is what I'm saying. That I say kudos to you guys for giving us such opportunity, because it's not easy thing for this modern Nigeria that somebody will come and offer you a free text. It's not easy. So kudos to you guys. You people should keep it up.
I always tell him about how I can do this surgery. When I check my WhatsApp, I can see, wow, this is a great opportunity for me. So they give us appointments at Ikeja local government, the Tirele area, and the Bagada. But on the 7th, I met up. I attended this screen. We do a series of screen. So by God's grace, I'm one of beneficiaries, and I'm not regret.
This is Energy and You. Remember, you can be part of the program by simply following and engaging with us on all our social media handles. Please like, share, and drop a comment or feedback on any of the channels showing on your screen. Well, here are a few comments from some of our viewers. Fatima writes from Kano, and she says the segment on NNPC's partnership with Chevron and NLNG was enlightening. As an entrepreneur, I appreciate how these collaborations stabilize our energy sector. More episodes on strategic alliances, please. And Emeka writes from Port Harcourt, saying the recent episode on NGML's role in Nigeria's gas value chain and the Decade of Gas initiative was a masterclass. The episode clarified how critical gas is to our industrialization. I'd love a follow-up on the GSPA agreement's impact. Many thanks for the feedback. Please keep them coming. And that's the show tonight. If you missed any parts of it or previous episodes, you can catch up by scanning the QR code on your screen now. Thanks for watching. Let's do this again next time. I'm Egosa Igumbo. Bye for now.